Prime Minister Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif has taken a significant step to address growing concerns from the public and business community about the Federal Board of Revenue's authority to arrest individuals under tax laws. In a recent high-level meeting at the Prime Minister's office, he made it clear that the FBR's powers must be exercised with caution, transparency, and fairness, especially in cases where legitimate taxpayers could be subjected to undue harassment. The directive came as a direct response to concerns highlighted in the media about controversial arrest provisions introduced in the Finance Bill 2025. These provisions triggered fears among business owners and taxpayers who believed the FBR might use these powers to intimidate or unfairly target them under the guise of tax enforcement. Shehbaz Sharif made a balanced statement during the meeting. On one hand, he firmly supported strong legal action against deliberate tax evaders. On the other, he insisted that the dignity and trust of Pakistan's business community must be preserved. He was clear in saying that no one should feel threatened by the government while simply trying to run a lawful business. His words reflected a deep understanding of the fine line between enforcing tax law and overstepping legal boundaries. He acknowledged that the FBR's powers to arrest, especially related to sales tax defaulters, have been part of Pakistan's tax framework since the 1990s. But times have changed. Legal interpretations have evolved, and recent court rulings have called for a reassessment of how these powers are used. It's no longer acceptable to have outdated laws that risk violating constitutional protections or harming public trust. To tackle this, Shehbaz Sharif announced the formation of a special committee. This committee will review the scope of the FBR's arrest authority, scrutinize the proposed legal amendments, and suggest robust safeguards. The aim is to ensure that only individuals involved in serious and intentional tax evasion face arrest, and that ordinary, law-abiding taxpayers are protected from unnecessary pressure. He also emphasized that these powers must never be used at will. Instead, they should be applied through a well-structured process with built-in accountability. External oversight will be introduced, meaning that third-party evaluations will play a role in monitoring how arrest powers are actually being used. It's a strong move toward a more transparent and balanced tax enforcement system. The Prime Minister also directed that the Finance Act 2025 must clearly outline protections for taxpayers. He wants the new law to build public trust, not break it. Furthermore, he stressed that consensus must be reached through open consultation with all political allies in Parliament. This approach shows his intent to ensure that any decision on this sensitive matter carries broad political and social support. The meeting included several top federal ministers, including those responsible for defense, law, commerce, economic affairs, and information. The chairman of the FBR was also present, along with senior economic advisors. Their presence underscored the gravity of the issue and the government's commitment to handling it seriously. In conclusion, Shehbaz Sharif's move reflects a careful balance between upholding the law and protecting economic freedom. He is sending a clear message. The government will not tolerate tax evasion, but it also won't allow the misuse of authority to harm Pakistan's business climate. It's a strong stance aimed at restoring confidence in the tax system and making sure the FBR operates within a framework of fairness, legality, and accountability.